Hi guys, today I'm doing another vlog and I thought I'd take you guys along to one of the talks I'll be doing today, which is really exciting. And right now we're just buying some coffees for our volunteers to give them like a little thank you as they help me out for free, which is really nice. And Craig's with me here.
Hi.
Here's Craig. And today's talk is a bit different to what I've normally done in the past, but it's a bit more of like an extract from the theology of the body that I sometimes do, which is like 2 full days. And this is just a 1-hour session that we'll be doing today. And the focus is a bit more of a recap because I talked with the same students last year. So it's really cool that they get to do it again, I guess, but like in a more in-depth way. And one of the key topics that we'll be talking about is pornography, which is quite an important topic. And we haven't really done a whole lot on this in the past, so it's really nice to kind of spend like a whole session on this important topic. So hopefully we can get a few clips in and show you guys a bit of what we talk about on the day and just how it will go. When we get to the church, we will just meet up with the rest of the volunteers, go over how the outline will work and say a bit of a prayer together, set up in the church, and then we'll kick off the talk. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And it's really cool that Craig's here because normally, some of you may know, Craig is actually a teacher and it's his school holidays, so he's able to help me out today, which is really awesome. And normally, yeah, he's not able to because he's doing his teacher things. We got some coffees. I got a hot chocolate though. And he also talked in his video, Christopher Westwood, the one we just watched, about indulging versus repressing, right? Those are 2 different extremes. But the thing is, we're often not talked about this kind of topic, and so we think, we'll just repress it, just don't do what is bad, which is a good thing in some senses, but if we keep repressing it, it might explode, right? So he's saying there's a way that we can deal with that, which is the way that God intended for, because he made us with those sexual desires, but there's a way that we can redirect those. And in the same way, indulging is bad, which sometimes when we objectify or use another person for our own selfish gratification, that's a way of indulging in our sexual desires. Maybe you're thinking, well, I agree with you, but I'm really struggling with this pornography or a different area of chastity. How can I actually practically overcome it? Because you can say, don't look at that, but sometimes it's really hard. So now we're going to do some small group discussions to talk a little bit more with some of our small group leaders and your peers about this topic. Struggling with, I encourage you to bring it to confession. And maybe if it's something that keeps happening all the time, don't be afraid to keep going back. Because I know sometimes for me, I'm a sinful person as well, right? And it can be scary to go back to confession, like sometimes even the next day to say, hey, I did the same thing again, and I only came to confession yesterday. But don't be ashamed by that.
So who here likes gaming? Yeah, you all like gaming from time to time? Yeah, phone games or console games, PC, yeah. So just in terms of gaming, gaming isn't bad by nature, right? We sometimes enjoy having a game or 2 on the weekend, but the thing is with gaming is that sometimes it becomes too addictive, right? That, oh, I want to go to that next level. Right? And it keeps you enslaved almost, right? Because we keep wanting to move through the levels, right? And what happens is that now and more game developers have caught on to this movement of advertising and sexualizing the market. So they're going to design characters, right, with that kind of turn you on in a different way, right? So it leads you into temptation. And the one thing that I did when I found out that I really wanted to get married to Amy, and I knew that this wasn't going to be good for me, right? I actually took my Xbox, which I had a full setup in my room. Screen, speakers, the whole lot, right? I was like gamer, right? And I sold it. I got rid of it because it was taking my time. It was stealing what was more important to me, right? It was stealing time from my friends. It was stealing time from my family. And it was stealing time from who I wanted to really be with, right? And the one thing that I've seen is that we all love a challenge, right? Think about it. It's the reason why we want to get to that next level all the time, right? We want to keep leveling up, right? But that challenge is for us in the real world, not in a fake world that's designed by other people, right? Imagine how good you feel when you get up 80 or 90 in that exam. Imagine how good you feel when you start winning sports awards. Imagine how good it feels to excel in the field that you want to excel in, right? Whether it be music, sports.
As I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. The Lord looks upon each one of us now.
Hey guys, so we just got home. The talk went really well. Everything was really good. It went quite smoothly. The discussions were really awesome, and I think the topic was really important, and I think it was just really cool. The students are so amazing there and really respectful and like just really nice, and it's always a pleasure visiting them and being able to talk about such important topics. And the volunteers that we had with us today, Damien, Nicola, Talita, and my husband Craig, they were really awesome, and I think that's just part of what makes it so much fun. I really love being able to chat with them on the lead up, and I feel like it just really calms me down, helps me really focus on like the topic that I'm going to be talking about. And the topic we talked about today, at least, was mostly to do with pornography, which isn't something I talk a whole lot about, but I think is really important, and it was really cool to just dive deeper into why we as Catholics believe that pornography is wrong, and we really focused a lot on how to practically overcome that addiction that a lot of people have. So that was really cool. How they learnt so much even from when I first started talking at the beginning, and just seeing how much more on board they were with what we had to say towards the end of the talk, for example. And it was just really awesome, and I think all of us really enjoyed it. I really enjoy giving talks, so hopefully there's a few more opportunities for me to do that before our little baby comes along. In the meantime, it's really lovely being able to talk about these important topics on YouTube with you guys. So if this is the first video you're watching, definitely check out some of the other videos where we've talked previously on the topic of pornography and other areas of chastity and love. Yeah, and like if you're watching this and you're over 18, out of high school, studying or working, whatever it is, it would be really awesome if you'd like to help me as one of the small group leaders or a volunteer like those of us who we had today. It really makes the day so much more special for me, so much more special for the students as well, because they get to have those conversations with someone who knows what they're talking about. And even if you don't know what you're talking about, definitely get in touch, because we do training days where you learn all about this stuff and how to answer students' questions and things like that. And it's just, yeah, really awesome. So definitely get in touch if that's something you're interested in. And again, a pleasure being able to share this experience with you guys today. So thanks again for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. I post every Friday and Sunday if you are interested. And again, thank you for watching.